Hi, superheroes. I am Joel Mahony. I am the creator of Spiritual Superheroes Coaching, and here today I am going to talk to you all about how the only disability is a bad attitude. Now, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to get the notifications. So, let's begin. So, early on through my teenage years, specifically, I will tell you that I didn't have the best outlook on life. I had a bad attitude, and quite often I directed that bad attitude towards other people. When really, looking back as a 36-year-old man today, realised that I probably went about that whole thing the wrong way. That's not to say that I'd go back and do things differently. It's just that since then I have learnt from the way I did things then to the way I do things differently now. I am a more well-rounded individual. I know how to take responsibility for my own actions. That's a big part of it. We have to, as people with disabilities, we have to be responsible for our own emotions, our own feelings. We have to be accountable for our own actions. And really, the way we are feeling in those times where we may feel that there is lack of caring towards us, the world may seem like they are against us at times, and I've been through all of that. But at the core of what that is, where those feelings come from, I now realise that a lot of those feelings were actually the way I actually felt about myself. I had low self-esteem. I didn't have nearly any self-confidence. I did feel at times incapable. Now that I am older and a little bit wiser, I do things differently. I like to challenge myself. I like to step outside my comfort zone, so to speak. Haha, with the stepping. There's not a lot of stepping, I'll be honest. I'm in a wheelchair. So, I do have a better sense of humour, as you know, with the jokes and whatnot. And now I think at the core of what has sort of changed me and turned it all around is that I have developed a better outlook on my own life, the way, as I say, the way I do things. I've actually realised that I don't actually like the term disability, because disability implies that we are incapable, when in fact we are capable a lot of the time. I get that there are other people with more severe disabilities that may be incapable of doing things without assistance, but as someone with spina bifida, I am quite capable. It's that I had to actually realise that while other people were doing things their way, I was doing things mine. And basically, that's a life lesson. With the way anyone does things, we should not look at other people and say, I wish I could do that, because they do things their way and we do things ours. So that can apply to anyone, because no two people are going to do things the same way. We all have our different opinions, our different beliefs, our different views on how things are done, and with that, we're going to do things differently, just naturally as unique human beings. So, when we look at things this way, nobody really has a disability. We just do things differently. Now, I have, in fact, been challenging myself lately by stepping outside my comfort zone, There was a time in my life where on social media, I'll be honest, I didn't like posting photos of myself in my wheelchair because I was quite self-conscious about it. This last few weeks, I've actually stepped outside my comfort zone. I've been posting pictures and even videos of me doing different things differently to other people, just to show people that it is in fact possible to do things just like other people with anything that we do. So, really, the only disability is a bad attitude. And as a teenager, you're going to go through that stage where you need to have a bit of a bad attitude to be able to find your feet. Now, it's okay to have a bad attitude, I will say that. But what isn't okay is directing that bad attitude towards other people. We have to be accountable for our own actions. We have to be aware of our own feelings, the way we feel. We have to work out why we are feeling this way, what is actually triggering these feelings, to be able to better process all of that type of stuff. And when you actually work out where all these feelings and emotions are coming from, they become a lot easier to deal with. And as I said, being someone that has gone through this whole process of self-discovery and finding my own way of doing things, finding my own flavour, as to how I conduct myself, how I do things, how I make an impact on the world. It is a process, I get that, but it is possible. The only disability is when we get caught up in our own struggles and they trip us up into thinking that we are incapable, because we are not incapable of anything, we just do things differently. So, with that being said, I will leave you all with those thoughts. I shall return tomorrow with something or other else. But until then, I love you all. Thank you all for your support, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.